Senior Minister Lee Hsien Loong said that even as global trade becomes increasingly mixed up with security, resilience and rivalry considerations, China and ASEAN must find a way to make it work. Mr. Lee was speaking to Guangxi Party Secretary Chen during his 5-day visit to China. Deborah Wong with more.
From the oil crisis in the Middle East to U.S. tariffs, the International Monetary Fund warned that prolonged conflict could lead to global recession. In these unsettled times, Senior Minister Lee Hsien Loong said trade, once a symbol of mutual benefit, now presents concerns about vulnerability.
If we're honest, we have to say that it's not always win-win, but we have to work to make it win-win. And between Singapore and China and ASEAN and China, I think the potential for win-win economic cooperation in trade and investments and in many other areas is considerable. And we would like to build on what we have done, to do more of this, and to enhance not just the economic well-being of our countries, but also the human well-being of our populations. Because ultimately the purpose of trade, of economics, is to make the lives of our people better.
与此同时，我们也要客观地看到，广西作为一个相对来说还是欠发达的地区，我们在港口建设、在物流运输、在提供相应的航运服务方面，我们也特别希望加强与新加坡方面的合作。
Guangxi is the only Chinese region sharing a land and maritime border with Southeast Asia. In fact, ASEAN has been its leading trading partner for 26 years. Trade with Singapore alone exceeded $1.9 billion last year, a figure that could grow as China enhances its logistics sector.
No place says fruit diplomacy louder than Guangxi. It leads China in fruit exports like mandarins and persimmons, as well as imports. Mangosteens and durians travel up from Southeast Asia primarily by land, and that makes cold chain logistics even more critical. They're processed in parks like this before they're sorted and redistributed across China and beyond.
The China-Singapore International Logistics Park was established in 2018. Beyond processing goods, it facilitates cross-border e-commerce and trade financing solutions.
Well, the market to us is always Southeast Asia. ASEAN, we think that there's still room for further trade, especially for the SME. They can, in a way, reduce a lot of middleman costs. But it's the first of such a platform offered that's specifically for ASEAN. If I think even further, this actually can also link to Central Asia. At the moment, Central Asia cargo from Southeast Asia mainly move to Middle East. Right, then from there, but now with the geopolitics, it is possible to look at moving Central Asia cargo to Southeast Asia from this Tongdao and vice versa.
Mr. Teo says as the logistics park expands and integrates tech to boost efficiency, that could bolster supply chain resilience in the face of further setbacks. Deborah Wong, CNA, Nanning, Guangxi.